Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, I'm back here in American Truck Simulator. I'm here in Elko, Nevada, where I've just picked up a wheel loader heading up to Lakeview. And this is day number 56 of the Realistic Economy series, so let's get started. So yeah, as I'm recording this, my video for you and your point of view last Monday just went out and has already received quite a few views. Kind of surprising, maybe, but probably not really. I knew all along that nobody likes hearing me talk, so I should have known. In fact, I was actually considering the possibility of doing this one, fighter jet, as a limited commentary video, but obviously I'm talking, and there goes that idea. Of course, could always limit my actual talking. I don't really have a lot to talk about in this video. So, how about this? If something worthy of me commenting comes up, I'll mention it. Otherwise, this will be a quiet drive to Lakeview. Oh look, it's a billboard. Pop Ross. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk. So I did see that the video, SCS actually released a long version of their video about coaches today. For you, that was last week, so it's old news. But for me, it's news. And yeah, I didn't see any new features they mentioned coming to coaches that couldn't be in some way added to trucks. Lighting and the interiors. I really took that turn too fast. Fortunately, I was checking the hood mirror to make sure there wasn't anybody in the left lane, so I was able to cross the white line a little bit, but not too bad. Gotta remember that this wheel loader is 45,000 pounds. It's like nearly 23 tons. I gotta really watch it. But yeah, putting in like blinds in the windshields and interior lighting and all sorts of features that I think could probably be used in some way in other ways in trucks. And traffic is slowing down up here. Why are we slowing down? I'm still not sure why we're slowing down. But I do know we're going into a tunnel, and, well, you know what that means. Yeah, gotta blow the spooky horn when you go through a tunnel. Still not sure if that's just an American thing or if people in other countries blow their horns going through tunnels. Hot air balloon coming up on Winnemucca up here, turning right, and apparently so is this truck. I probably should have kept up my speed and gone around it, but seriously, did that really? Oh well. Yeah, this is getting back to old times in the game. Back when it was just California, Nevada, and Arizona. And then New Mexico, and then Oregon. And Oregon is where I'm headed next. So we're going to the second, yeah, we're going to the second paid DLC state. And I remember, I need to slow down here. I remember when these motels like that were where you would sleep most of the time before the larger truck stops were added to the game. I remember pulling into the back. You can kind of, I mean, it's not a good idea, but you can kind of pull your truck in front, but you're taking up like 24 parking spaces if you do that. But back when ATS was first out, the motels were, you know, common places to sleep the nights through. You know, I'm going to leave the engine brake turned on in case I need to slow down, like right here. Actually, it looks like a bigger curve is coming up. But yeah, we know that because we've heard from the team working on the rework of Nevada that is something that's being done. Now that they're planning on British Columbia sometime this winter, it would be a good time to start considering a rework of Oregon and Washington, because even though Washington and Oregon both still look okay. They, along with New Mexico and Nevada, and still a big chunk of Arizona, are older and are not as good as the current standards. My throttled to the floor, and I am losing speed here. This is a really heavy wheel loader, of course, and I'm just not got the power to maintain the speed going up a steep hill with it, but I made it, so that's good. Okay, seriously, what are the symbols up there? What do those mean? In the top left. Okay, that's that. Oh, okay, that was because I still have the engine brake on. What is that other symbol? It looks like it indicates, I thought maybe it had something to do with the lane, lane keeping system, but I'm not sure. I'm going quite a bit faster than the speed limit here. Yeah, I should have kept the engine brake turned on. I don't know what that symbol means. Maybe it's telling me I'm going too fast for the heavy load I'm hauling? I don't know what that means. Coaches, we got this bus up ahead that's slowing us all down for some reason. You know, the use and misuse of AI has really been a big topic lately, and I've noticed over the last month or so the increased use of AI to make thumbnails in YouTube videos, and they all tend to have yellow text put on the thumbnail in big font letters, usually with some white or black border around them or something. And I actually decided to get into that trend myself, but not with AI. I still make my thumbnails with Paint.net, and I actually went through several of the options to figure out how to make the big yellow text that I often put on those thumbnails. But I am doing it myself. It's not a flasher. Now wait, hold on. That's interesting. Okay, I don't know what that symbol means. But anyway. Personally, I am not opposed to AI. I understand that a lot of people are afraid that their jobs will be lost to it, and I completely agree. I don't think that will last very long because, well, at some point the AI will need to be fed new information from humans. So there's that. But I think it's going to probably end up being kind of the Wikipedia. There goes my loan payment, and yeah, the loan payments are coming out later, every day. But anyway, I think AI will eventually be like Wikipedia. When Wikipedia was new, everybody said don't use Wikipedia as a source, and I still go by that. You should not use Wikipedia as a source. But at the bottom of every Wikipedia page is a list of actual sources that you can go to and see, and a lot of times they're primary sources or secondary sources that are somewhat reliable. So Wikipedia has shifted from being off limits to being a tool. I think AI will eventually get there. So yeah, I've been watching this video series. I think it's called Craft 1979 or something like that. And it's like a Minecraft movie if it was made in the 1970s. And I mean, it's doing things that I don't think could be done easily without AI. I mean, I'm sure it can be done, but it would be extremely expensive to do the 3D animations and the CGI that's involved. For things like that, I think there's no way somebody sitting in their house could make that movie without AI. Is that a threat to Hollywood? Well, let's look at Hollywood. They're making $300 million, $500 million movies that are losing money, and they're just wasting their money in Hollywood. Why are they spending so much money on things that they know not enough people are going to watch to return that money? Meanwhile, there are people sitting in their house using AI tools to make videos that are actually entertaining. Now, on the other hand, there are people using AI to make videos that are completely horrible and they look terrible, they're dumb, and, there's a difference though. And I think a lot of the people who don't like AI don't like those kinds of AIs, and they're the kind of people who never have used AI beyond cheating on their homework. And I'll tell you, to make like that movie with AI takes more than just saying make a movie and the AI generates it. That requires actual human input. So the question I ask is, how much human input into generating the AI output does it take before it is not AI generated, but it's actually just a human using a new form of a paintbrush? That is the question I think we're going to have to take seriously. And I think I actually need to pull in for some fuel. You can put in a prompt that says, make a video of a man in a Minecraft world, and it will look terrible. What kind of prompt does it take to make something that looks good? And at what point does that become an original human input getting a output, just like if they made a painting in Microsoft Paint? That's what we're going to have to think about going into the future. Having a little trouble figuring out which series of buttons and switches to push. I got it. Yeah, I thought I would have plenty of fuel, and I guess I really did, but I noticed that it was getting a little low. But, well, it's way too complicated to just say AI is terrible, do away with it all. But that's just my opinion. Nobody asked my opinion. And you know what they say, everybody's got an opinion, and nobody cares about anybody else's but their own. Is that what they say? I'm not sure. Got some more windy roads coming up. You can see that on the GPS, but you can tell I'm going through some mountainous terrain here. And the winding road going through this, of course, is to gently increase the elevation, which hopefully will be good for the transmission. Why did that symbol come back up? It has to do with the lane assist, I'm sure of that. But, I'm getting over really close to the yellow line and it's not coming on. What does it mean? There it is again. What does it mean? Is this road work? I'm not sure. Well, that says the road work is ending. So confused. Anyway, Lakeview is just around the mountain, and I'll be coming around the mountain in just a minute. The drop-off for this wheel loader is actually right down close to the California state line. So, not going to California, but it's going to be really close. it a busted water pipe or something? Interesting. Yeah, took a screenshot so I could kind of get a look at it, and lake view is discovered. Interestingly, the geyser was coming out of a pond. Maybe it was just a fountain. Or maybe they put a lava bucket under a potent sulfur block, kind of like I did in my fountain in my Minecraft world. Probably not. There's a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man over here. You know, that mirror over there makes it a little hard to check for traffic coming from the side. Alger. Believe. Interesting. Not sure. Not sure why that meant. Looks like a theater of some kind, though. Almost there. Nice of the other Volvo over there to stay back, and of course my flashers came on for who knows what. Who knows what reason. But now it's time to see where to park. Alright. I think that should be okay in this case, because I can pull to the right and then back in, I think. This may not be as easy as I thought it would be. But maybe not. Maybe it'll be okay. So let's see what we get. All right. So as expected, $2,037. Quite a bit of XP. Not a bad way to start the week. So I'll be back on Wednesday with Tuesday's video. Yes. Uh, so until then, thanks for watching and have a nice day.